Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com here with Jay and Chris. We just finished yesterday's intro. Just winding it down. It's a long one, huh? Got a nasty comment from really nasty comment because some guy just doesn't know how to hit the little X in the corner to exit. You want to read it? Want to read it to you? See if I still have it. I might have deleted it. Oh my God, man. This guy's just super fan. I might have deleted it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, Mitch, boy. 50 minutes of intro in the morning shows. Why don't you and Costi start a show like The View where you and him can circle jerk each other about the men's handbags and other faggot shit? Pick Dogs has become a complete joke, walking advertisement highway. Unfortunately, there's no committee to take this ridiculous nonsense out of your hands. Oh, there's absolutely a committee. I've been fired from my own company before. It's not like there hasn't been a precedent set.
We look up mutiny in the dictionary.
There's not a committee to take you off. Wow, man.
Oh, jeez.
Super fan. Super fan. Super fan.
It's our new fan mail segment of the week. Oh, man.
Super fan. Weird, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't you think? A little strange.
Tad bit strange.
Yeah,
someone was in their feelings a little bit.
A little over the top.
Might have been a little bit much.
Whoa, super fan. It's happening. So after I go on my rant about people complaining about Jay's picks, is Monster Day on the jam session. Who had your back?
Yeah. Shout out to you.
See, all those people that tell Jay to leave and start his own thing were the ones bashing him and trashing him. See, that's how it works. Happy Election Day. Who voted?
So I say the comeback is greater than the setback.
I'd like to vote again. Sure.
Yep. Solid bounce back day yesterday. Solid. I'm gonna take a deep breath of fresh air today. No games.
Loaded card tomorrow.
Yeah,
I've already gone through it tomorrow.
I've been looking at it, of course. Yeah, I've been looking at it. So yeah, should be good. Should be. Let's keep it rolling, fellas. Let's keep it rolling. Chiefs still unbeaten. Do you think they can pull off a New England Patriots? Do you think it's fair to ask that now at this point in the season?
I think when you hit the halfway point, probably. I mean, what's the rest of their
schedule? I haven't really just looked at the schedule. I'm just saying, like, they just don't lose. Like, it just.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
They're gonna lose.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose. They'll probably lose at least twice.
I mean,
there's been way better teams than that have lost.
There's a couple of spots where I could see them stumbling, like they play at home against Denver next week. At Buffalo.
That might be the one.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of like two tricky ones. That one. Then they're at Carolina. Home against the Raiders.
Dope.
Home against the Chargers.
Dope.
At Cleveland.
Dope.
Home against Houston.
Dope.
At Pittsburgh on Christmas.
Dope.
And at Denver.
I would say they'd lose the Pittsburgh game and probably some others.
Man, hell no, man.
Yep.
Hell nah, man. Y'all think Mahomes losing on Christmas, man? That's the Christmas gift. Everybody right now.
Realistically, there are 4 spots where I could see it at least being competitive, and maybe one of those could come through. For if you're betting the other side, Buffalo, the home game against the Chargers, because for whatever reason the Chargers always play the Chiefs tough, no matter how good or how bad the Chargers are. They always play the Chiefs tough. Houston, I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna be like a heavyweight game. I don't know, even though Houston's receiving core is banged up, and Pittsburgh.
I'm not saying that they're gonna blow through the back end of the schedule. I'm not saying that, but I think the only one I think that they have, in my opinion, a legitimate chance of losing is Buffalo at Buffalo. That's the one. If we get over that, they might run the table. Hold on, I gotta take this call right quick.
Well, what's happening?
Mitch, what do you think of the opening night college hoops last night? Did you watch any of it?
I did not like the way FS1 covered the Big East.
I didn't see it.
They covered they had all these different games on at once, and they're had 8 games at once, and they're spinning through the games. It was just unwatchable, man. It was so bad the way they did the coverage. It was you couldn't follow anything. It was terrible, man. I only gave out 1 premium pick and one, but there was a few I left on the table, but a few that I probably would have lost too. The one that I think that got me that I didn't put in was Corpus Christi. That one I loved against Purdue. Plus the points. I love that one. I said it on the show.
Same thing for me was Houston. I'm every year it's the same thing. I bet on Houston against these crap teams, and it always comes through. And I left it off because I was it's a big number. Maybe Houston just messes around with it a little bit. No, they go out and win by 57.
Yeah, I thought Baylor looked really disappointing yesterday. I didn't have any plays yesterday. I kind of just sat back and watched. That's how I approach college hoops because it's a lot of moving around. It's a lot of young guys. I'm a game watcher. I tell people that all the time. I got to put my eyes on it to feel comfortable with it. But I did my little browsing. I will say, oh my God, Baylor had the highlight of the night though. The coach's son get boomed on. But outside of that, man, it's early. I don't think there was too much to take from that game. The Zags did look good. But we'll see. What you think about Baylor, Mitch? Too early to take anything real from it, or maybe? What you feeling?
I think that it's too early to put them away, that they could easily bounce back from it. I mean, it happens in sports. Teams get steamrolled, whatever, and it's you get on the wrong side of an avalanche, you get rolled over. I mean, it's just do you think Texas is done because they got the shit beat out of them by Georgia? I mean, it's the same thing. And that game, actually, they were home, right? And this one, they were on the road in Gonzaga, which is a much tougher spot. I think that, but we're just not used to Baylor getting boat raced,
Right.
That's the whole thing. We're just not used to it. They'll lose games. Even that Missy, remember, it was the guy they had last year, he's in the NBA now, and everyone loves him. But he was terrible at freaking Baylor, man. He was he couldn't hit a free throw to save his life, so they just shack attacked him, right? And so they've had problems, but it's man. Is someone giving out picks after the game again? I hate that, man. I hate that. It's let's just talk. Let me give out my picks after the game. It's who cares, man?
So now in Pat Kelsey's hands, it's safe to say that Louisville basketball is back. They looked really good yesterday against Moorhead. But again, maybe Moorhead's missing so many pieces. But I'm excited to see if Louisville's back. I'm just going through the card and seeing all the upsets that happened, if there were many. I mean, Texas A&M lost to UCF. North Florida beat South Carolina. DePaul almost lost to Southern Indiana. The Abe Simpsons almost kept it close against Cincinnati, but lost by 54.
Yes, Abe Simpsons got crushed. There was a lot of one-sided beatdowns, but there were some games that were closer. And how about Duck and E's losing? You know,
Oof.
who'd you have, Chris?
What's that? Yeah. Duquesne almost blew it. I was surprised North Carolina couldn't really get away from Elon to get close to that cover, but again, maybe that's just North Carolina. That was a bit of a head scratcher. Let's see. Yeah, I was surprised with that Gonzaga result.
Yeah, there was just so many games. It was hard to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To me, I'm most disappointed that I didn't put the Bucks in, you know? It's like against the Chiefs. I mean, did you see like how they just drove the ball right down the field on them in the final minutes? It was like, what's her name? Travis Kelce's girlfriend. It's like she was playing defense. It was like, oh man, what a sieve. I mean, seriously.
So the shoes on the other foot for the longest
time.
They won the coin toss.
They won the coin toss. They won the coin toss, you know? Congratulations. Yeah. You know? What happens when the coin toss goes against you? Because your defense wasn't going to hold them. Baker would have driven right down the throats again on them, man. No problem. It was the Baker show with his third and fourth string and fifth string wide receivers, man.
Shout out, love Baker, man.
Did you watch that Baker, the whatever, undercover?
Yeah.
It was awesome, right? What was his name in the thing? I forget. It's like the redneck guy, whatever. Yeah, it was like there was definitely some games where you kind of knew the dog was live, right? South Dakota, busted up McNeese.
Yeah.
Plus 11.
Ooh, Jackrabbits. Shout out them boys, man.
Chart covered against Temple. Corpus Christi was getting 24.5 against Purdue. They're good. Corpus Christi is good. They're the type of team, circle, right? If they can make it into the NCAA tournament, we might have a couple bucks on them.
And it's confirmed once again for me that DePaul is a continue to fade.
So my pick of the day was St. John's. That was my top.
The cash for you?
Oh yeah, they won by 32.
Shout out to them boys.
Rick Pitino spent a lot of money on this team, man.
It was, for me, there was so much going on in the NBA yesterday. It was kind of hard to.
Oh, no, it was impossible. And then the NBA, like, I faded your Mavs like I was supposed to. I gave it out as a premium because it was a lock. And then, I figured they would cover. I didn't think they'd win.
I had the Pacers.
I didn't think they were going to win. I thought they would cover. And then I gave out as my top play, for some unknown reason, the Phoenix Suns, who I never bet. I never bet them. It's like, what was I thinking, man? Just I need to have the do not bet list. We should come out with an invention. Do not bet list with electroshock treatment. Like you go to put the Suns in and it just says no. No. It was like I said this about golf, right? That they should have this golf app and you're like, say you're like 220 from the green or something, and it's like, I'm gonna hit a high cut with a 5-wood, has the wind and everything. You hold it up like this, right? And then it has the wind and the distance and the undulations and everything else you got to do. And it's like you type in there what you're gonna do. I'm gonna hit a 5-wood high cut shot, and the app just says, Mitch, you don't have that shot in your bag. Layup.
It'd be like that.
It's like I can't tell you how many times I've sat out there on the course, like 220 out, trying to hit like a high cut with a 5-wood, and the ball's like in the water, man. It's like I just know it's going in there. Like there was this at King Kamehameha Golf Club. There's this hole, and it's got this high green, and you got to hit it over the water, and it's a poke, man. That second shot. And I would hit it, and if the ball would like hit off the mound, like in front of the green, and go rolling down the hill right into the water, like every freaking time. Man. One time, I hit it, and it hit the rock in front of it, bounced up, and hit the stick. Man, it tapped in for the bird. It was awesome. Rare. Can't bank on it. Anyways, man, George Mason's a wonderful man, knocking off North Carolina Central. I was surprised that James Madison beat the crap out of Ohio like that too.
Yeah.
And how about Miami? 113 points against Fairly Disinterested after losing like all those guys. But look at Omer at Baylor. That's what you get. That's what you get, man.
Man, they got the Thunder -3.5 tomorrow.
I saw it at 4.5 already.
Ooh.
I've seen it at 4.5 already. Yeah, I think you missed that 3.5.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, I think it's already 4.5. Gardner-Webb also covering against Tennessee. Costi hated that pick. I like the Gardner-Webb. A little snotty for us. We know. They think they're better than us. But I like the way they push the pace. And against a team like Tennessee that doesn't score, they were getting 27.5 in that game. They lost by 16. They were in it all the way, man. Down by a dozen at halftime. Tennessee lost everybody. You know who plays tomorrow, Chris? Arkansas.
Oh.
Yep.
Creighton.
They play Lipscomb, who beat Duckanees. They play Arkansas tomorrow, second game. They're like the Washington Generals.
By transitive theory, Lipscomb's going to beat Arkansas.
You think so?
I don't know. No, I'm just talking shit.
Creighton's got someone that played also tomorrow.
Vaqueros.
Oh yeah, the Vaqueros. They covered. They covered.
I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the Utah. I'm waiting for the Utah Tech and the UTRGV.
Wasn't they terrible last year? Rio Grande.
They weren't good.
They're not bad.
Fade them like every game.
They're not bad.
Can't play them every game, but
every game. They actually got some good guys in.
They did. That's what I'm saying.
Coach Cal is the worst coach, man. He's the best fade.
I gotta put some eyes out.
He had. Let's look at this team, right?
Nah, I'm rocking with Arkansas this year. I'm on the Coach Cal.
You're nuts, man.
I'm on the Coach Cal and Arkansas train.
You're nuts. This guy never wins. Man.
I'm rocking with them. I like UCF with Mikey Williams and company. Who else I like?
All right, so here was the team that they had. Okay, they had Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Anthony Davis, Marcus Teague. This is not even the team, is it? No, that's not it. It was. What's the team that they had? Maybe that must have been it, but it wasn't the roster. So 2011, I think it was, right? The 2011 Kentucky team, the worst loss ever, right? So they had. No, that's not the team. What team was it then, Chris? The one that had all those guys. 2 full starting fives.
Which one? The Anthony Davis team?
I don't think it was Anthony Davis. They didn't win with Anthony Davis either.
No.
They never win.
Arkansas finna do the damn thing this year, though.
No chance. Big time fade.
Like zero chance, none.
Zero.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say Sweet 16 on a good day. John Calipari is one of the worst coaches
Right
in the
now-
history of the sport.
Right
man.
now, I'm gonna ride the wave just because I'm gonna say Final Four appearance.
Oh, here's the crappy team. Here it is. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. So here is the team that he had, Jay. Devin Booker, Tyler Eulis, Andrew Harrison, Karl Anthony Towns, Willie Cauley-Stein, Alex Poitras, Dominique Hawkins, Trey Lyles, and they went out of the tournament in the second round, man. and they had more than that. Didn't they have Trey Jones on that team? Pretty sure they did, man.
What about the John Wall team with DeMarcus Cousins? And,
Oh my God. Oh, that was ridiculous. The John Wall team was earlier.
Eric, I think it was Eric Bledsoe was on that team too.
Oh, it was ridiculous, man.
And what was the he had one with Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo was on that team.
Yep. Bledsoe was on that team with
Cousins
Marcus Cousins and John Wall. Oh no, Jay, you don't even understand how many pros.
No, I do. I do. And I'm telling you, I believe in Arkansas this year.
Well, then why if he couldn't win there, how could he win here?
Sometimes it just be like that, man.
Is he a pro or Joe?
I hit that Eric Euro, man.
Oh my God, man.
We need to make another one and finish it. Hey, I won.
Let's look at all the NBA players that played for Calipari. 50 NBA draft picks he had at Kentucky. How many titles did he have, Chris?
One.
Did he have one?
I thought he did. Maybe he didn't.
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on.
So DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, Patrick Patterson. These are all from that same team. Eric Bledsoe, Daniel Orton, Enes Freedom, Brandon Knight. Then he had Josh Harrelson, DeAndre Liggins.
2012, he did win one.
Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Terrence Jones, Marcus Teague, Doran Lamb, Darius Miller, Nerlens Noel, Chris's favorite, Archie Goodwin. Remember him? Number 6 overall pick in the NBA draft.
So
Julius Randle, Jay's guy. Taken by the Lakers. James Young.
The Anthony Davis Marcus Teague team won the national championship.
Did they?
Yeah. They beat Kansas.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's when Anthony Davis said he wanted to play point guard. I remember. He said he wanted to play point guard, and John Calipari said, "Yeah, if you come back next year, you'll play point guard." Jamal Murray, Takari Johnson, Tyler Eulis, De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Bam Adebayo, Kevin Knox, Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Jared Vander. I mean, where do we go, man?
Oh yeah, I want to see how
DJ Washington, your guy, Tyler Harrow, my guy, Keldon Johnson.
I want to see how
Maxey, quickly.
I want to see how Arkansas looks tomorrow. I want to see how they look in their first game with all these pieces that transfer.
I'm taking the other side. I'll tell you that much. I'm all over.
So all I'm hearing is that guys want to play for Calipari. You know what I mean? And guys still want to play for Calipari. So that's,
you know why?
Got the guy. Hold on. So he got the guys at Arkansas that want to play for him. Some good guys. I'm just gonna think that maybe it was the reins at Kentucky. It was the voodoo over there that held my guy back. So now,
oh yeah, but Joe B. Hall and everybody else that came before him, Rick Pitino, it wasn't there for them, right?
So now we at Arkansas and we're gonna do the damn thing.
When Rick Pitino got to Kentucky, man, it wasn't there for him, believe me. And the thing is that Calipari's just a lousy game day coach, man. It's terrible. And the thing is, he's got all these guys at Arkansas. 7 of them are from Kentucky. He's got Knox, his brother, right? Another Knox. The only ones he's got, Brazil. He got the guy from Tennessee, Aiden. Right? What else did he get? Oh, he's got the freshman Boogie, right?
Yeah.
How about freaking Rutgers? That's the team, Jay. That's your team, Rutgers.
I'm already in Arkansas, man.
Nah, you got time. Rutgers, trust me on this one. Bandwagon, you want a bandwagon hype train? Rutgers, man. Stacked. They got the other Harper, who was way, way higher ranked than the other Harper. And they got Ace, who was the second ranked player in the world.
Sorry, Rutgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rutgers got Ace. He was the second highest rated player behind Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
And they got Harper. So Duke got 1 Flagg, but Rutgers got number 2 and number 3 rated recruits. They're stacked.
This is my argument. Not that I make an argument against Coach Cal, but my argument against
is that he's had 50 NBA players at Kentucky in one ring.
Well, it's just like Jay was saying, guys want to go play for Cal at Kentucky. The transfer portal's now made it where you can almost create super teams where guys don't have to wait a year. They can just transfer wherever they want and put together loaded rosters, right? Well, look at Cal the last couple seasons, 22-11 or 23-10. 2 years ago, he had all these guys come in. Shebway came over from West Virginia. Antonio Reeves came from Illinois State. He had Severe Wheeler from Georgia, Jacob Toppin from Rhode Island, and the team went 22-12 and went out in the second round. So I agree that guys want to play for Coach Cal. I'm just saying it doesn't always translate. So I want to see how they do tomorrow against Lipscomb before I really believe in Coach Cal. There's nothing saying that this team can't be good because he did a lot of talented pieces go with him, but yeah, if Arkansas can put the pass behind him, or not Arkansas, Kentucky can take some of these pieces and put the pass behind him, they'll be good. But
hashtag tank for Travis, man.
I heard the other what's the one in the NBA gag for Flag? There was Brick for Vic last year. We've had Suck for Luck in the past.
That's what I'm telling my Cowboys right now.
I'm just wondering what UConn's actually going to be this year, if they're just going to be able to just reload again. But
they're stacked, man. Kalkbrenner tried to transfer him.
To where UConn?
I'm just kidding. Ohio State, man. How about them whipping up on Texas, man? You got abused in the YouTube comments on that Ohio State pick too. And whoa.
Yeah.
New coach, right? Diebler's the coach there now at Ohio State. I gotta say, man, Texas, that's gotta hurt because they really had high expectations. They're pretty big on themselves. I thought Arch Manning was going to really be better than he was, but he just didn't get it done. Quinn Ewers came in, just couldn't finish the job.
Oh man.
A lot of people, I think, were surprised by that. I think early in the college basketball season, it's more about avoiding the landmines. There's so many games, and the thing is, it's like, I know you want to jump in with both feet, but it's like, I picked one game, man. I said it was my best one,
Yeah.
And that Arizona, remember I said they moved off my line? I would have won and I would have lost on the move. Ron Viva, Las Vegas are in the house. 4-1 is opening bank shot breakdown yesterday. Ron Elston just butchering his own stuff here. Cappers, not callers. You got carried away.
I went too quickly. Autocorrect got me.
It's never happened to me. It's funny because like on Apple, like how sometimes if you say shit, it changes it to shot. Mine changes shot to shit.
Yeah. If I can only tell you the autocorrect story I have, oh boy.
I meant to say shothead.
I had a friend, his wife's name was Faith. It was Fayth, and she wasn't the smallest woman, and it autocorrected Faith to Fatty. And I was like, this I'm like, my phone just knows.
Oh, I thought you actually sent it. I was gonna be
No, I didn't send it. Well, actually, I think I did once, but I didn't mean to send it. It's one of those things where I could pull the text back, but I showed my friend because they eventually split up, and I showed him, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, see your iPhone already knows." I was like, "Oh, okay. Tell me how you really feel." Well, what just annoys me is just how we always have to wait till like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock till the actual official lines come out. I mean, we can use Ken Pond to kind of get an idea where the lines are going to be, but
it's usually very close.
Yeah.
So you can't bet the election in the U.S.
Yes, you can.
If you're using offshore.
Yeah,
you can't. The U.S. books don't take action.
Living in New Jersey, trying to bet on Rutgers.
Well, there's one that does, and I don't know if they're offshore or not, but they sure be advertising hard. Kalishi, whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, that's offshore. That's like European.
Yeah, they be advertising hard.
That's called they've cookied your browser. That's what they call that.
I'm not my browser. Like they replastering in Vegas. Like they're like, you know what I mean? Like they're everywhere. Like they got ads everywhere. Like when you know how you see all the signs, the electronic signs. I go to Vegas all the time. That they're plastic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let me show you.
We never leave the casino, to see the bright lights of Vegas that we've heard so much about.
I've never been there. Can you please elaborate on what you're talking about?
True story. My first 2 trips to Atlantic City, never left the first casino I went into. One of them, they brought my bags to the room. I went to the craps table. I'm telling you, it was days before I got there.
It's called Kalshi, and they're promoting saying they're the first legal regulated prediction market in the U.S. That's what they're saying.
Nice.
So,
what are the odds?
I'm not sure.
Signs on trucks in the Vegas Strip. Once again, you'd have to actually leave the casino for that to happen.
Hey, I'm just telling you, this is what I saw because it's been on my timeline and shit. I've been seeing.
I go from Vidara. I take the tunnel through Bellagio to Spago. Go back to the casino.
Yeah.
Chris is like perusing the menu for March Madness for Spago already.
The reservation's already made. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going like for a college friend trip. It's weird because none of those guys really bet that much. So it's like a totally different trip than going with you degenerates. It's like Costi got an 8-team reverse money line parlay going here. as he's stuffing hundreds into what's his game again?
Huff and Puff.
Huff and Puff. Now they have Huff with more Puff.
Huff with
And then they have even more Puff. Yeah, so I guess Trump minus 165 on Bovada. Saying BetMGM UK has got Trump 175, Kamala plus 150. either president that wins, either person that wins, and I don't think it's going to be decided today. Either one that wins will make history. Kamala would be the first woman president. Trump would be the second president to win non-consecutive terms. I can tell you this much. No matter who wins, we're all fucked. Okay, that's just the way it is. So you have to vote and at least be accountable for it, but no matter what, man,
Yep.
It's like we're screwed. I learned that the hard way, man. It's like, when you learn that, when you get audited by the IRS, it's like none of these people care about us, man. So yesterday, the guy complained about a 50-minute intro. We're at 35:50. And I mean, there's only 6.
We're doing this for you, sir.
You know who you are. We're not going to mention any names, but you know who you are. Costi feels left out. Yep. In Chicago, vote early, vote often. The Windy City is about the politicians.
The ballots blow away.
I never knew that. I always thought it meant it was windy in Chicago.
It is windy in Chicago, but it's about the politicians. That's why it's the Windy City.
I never knew that.
Yep. My congressman was Obama when I lived in Chicago.
Shout out Barack.
District. He was on Check Please. Went to Dixie Kitchen on Check Please.
Shout out Barack.
My friend went to law school with him. And he used to go by the name Barry. True story. Anyways, what do we got today? College football. Eventually, we got to get to the games.
Yeah.
It's action. Central Mich versus Bowling Green. Ball State versus Miami of Ohio. Oh, man. Jay, is there anywhere to go but Underdog City in Maction? You got 2 home dogs, and it's Maction. Parlay them up over here.
Man, I think for me, I'm just gonna sprinkle money line on both. When I hit one, we come out green. So
plus 450, plus 360.
We hit one, we come out green. That's how I'm attacking it tonight. I mean, I'm not really ready to lay 14 points on the road with Bowling Green. Are they the better team in a vacuum? Yeah, but have we seen these? I've been preaching this for the last couple of weeks. Man, these midweek college football games don't never go how they supposed to. I've learned that lesson. I don't need to learn it again. I'll just attack plus money when the opportunity arises, and I think it arises in that one. And Miami of Ohio, now they have looked good in their last 3 games. But Ball State, the way they played Vandy,
Northern Illinois last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way they play Vandy has me kind of like, okay. These boys are live, in my opinion, especially at this much plus money. So I'm just gonna sprinkle on both, fellas. That's what I'm doing. Just a little sprinkle money line on both.
Well, I didn't watch Chris's video, but I know he hates Gabbert. So what did he got in these, Chris?
I got Ball State.
How many Gabberts are there in the video? How many mentions of Gabbert?
Gabbert. Do you see Griffin Canning got traded to the Braves?
He did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, for Jorge Soler.
Really?
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
I'll say this, man. The Braves are very good at identifying talent, man, and then coaching them up on pitchers. They are really, really good at it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is all of a sudden turns it around.
Yeah.
So the Angels could use a Soler for sure, man. Canning.
They also could use a trade, a haul for Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
I'm taking Ball State in the points. I mean, yeah, Miami, Ohio is finally playing like the team that a lot of people expected them to be coming into the season with Gabbert coming back. But like you guys kind of alluded to, what's Ball State done the last few weeks? I mean, they beat NIU outright as 13.5-point dogs.
Who beat Notre Dame.
They covered it. Oh, I thought you said they beat Notre Dame. I was like, NIU beat nothing. Okay, it makes sense now. They beat Northern Illinois, 13.5-point home dogs. They covered against Vandy, beat Kent State. That doesn't move anything.
Bama, who looked good against Texas.
But they also only lost by a field goal against a Western Michigan team that is 4-0 in the conference and leading the way. It was.
I like the way Chris states it. They're 4-0 in the conference. They're 4-4 overall, but 4-0.
Well, but I'm saying it's important because, of course, Western Michigan going to go 4-0, or 0-4 in non-conference, but against teams on their level, yeah.
It's like they're the Long Beach state of college football.
What up, Broncos?
We can start calling them the beaches.
From the beaches of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
We got a whole new bit going here.
And
came out of nowhere.
Might as well take Central Michigan the points. Bowling Green is the better team, but the C in the MAC doesn't stand for conference; it stands for chaos. This conference is ridiculous, and crazy shit's happening left and right. So, give me Central Michigan and the points. Put a little bit on the two dogs money line as well.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I like both dogs in this one. I'm double dogging it from action. I just don't think that either favorite is just a worthy favorite at double digits, either, especially on the road in November in Maction. No way, man. Is Tessitore calling one of these games? Because that's, usually it means like a sharp over as well. Yeah, but both I like Central Michigan's Bowling Green. I'm not even sure how the line is where it is. And Miami, Ohio. I mean, Gabbard is one of the most overrated players in all of college football. He's got to be. Him and Quinn Ewers.
Subtle dig.
Who does Texas play this week?
Florida.
I like Florida.
No, you don't, man. No, you don't.
They played Georgia a lot closer than
that's
Texas.
A rivalry. So now they fake got hope. Now they finna come out here and get aired out off the box. Come on now. You know this. Come on now.
I don't think
21 and a half to the line. Tell you everything you need to know. It's a 24-point win.
That we're getting a hook. 38-17 Texas.
No, that wouldn't shock me, though. To be honest, it wouldn't shock me.
We got 8 college hoops games. Got FIU versus Rice. We've got Kansas State versus New Orleans. North Texas taking on Evansville.
Turn me up.
We got Texas Tech against Bethune-Cookman. We got ASU versus Idaho State. Brigham Young versus Central Arkansas. Atlantic Sun action. Got Washington versus UC Davis. And San Francisco versus Cal Poly. SLO. That means it stands for SLO. Chris?
What did SLO stand for?
SLO.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo.
Yeah. Give me Cal Poly slow and the points against San Francisco. I think San Francisco is obviously the better team, but 22.5 is a lot. Cal Poly got a new coach. I think Mike DeGeorge. Coach, he was like a Division II powerhouse, and he brought like 4 of his starters with him. So I think that this is actually going to be a better Cal Poly team. I think a lot of people are going to give him credit for. I see San Fran winning this one by 15 to 17 points. I think 22.5 is just too many. So give me Cal Poly plus the points. It's the only one I like today.
San Fran's stacked, man. I'm taking San Francisco.
What's your college basketball play today, Chris?
If I had one, it would probably be Cal Poly.
Cal Poly had 4 wins last year. 11 players leave.
Yeah, exactly. Different team.
Yeah, this is a different team. But San Francisco has almost everybody back except for the guy who went to the Raptors in the NBA draft. And they brought in a bunch of guys too. They're the last few San Francisco coaches have all ended up getting big jobs, man. So I'd watch out for the Dons. You know who's the most famous Don, Chris?
Don Julio.
Tony Soprano.
No. Who's the most famous San Francisco basketball player?
Jerry West.
Nope. Bill Russell.
Oh, Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot Bill Russell went to San Francisco.
Bill Russell. You know, I like Rice over Florida International. The beauty of betting against Florida International is like they're one of those also fast-paced teams like Golden. They're kind of like that, except they never make the basket. So it's like the other team just gets run out dunks on them like all night, man. And Rice always has all those transfers. You know, like people have played it like always the third or fourth school on the resume is Rice. They got a bunch of those guys, and you're going to see like a run-out dunk fest. I think they were 337th against in like fast break points last year. FIU, the Panthers, they're going to get dunked on. I think Evansville's got a puncher's chance of a cover because I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Evansville is a weird geographic school, right? Because they're located in like that spot in Indiana where like all those other schools around them are all really good. Cincinnati, Indiana, Butler, you have all these schools that are very, very close. So what happens is the guys that transfer through the portal, they got the fat little girlfriends that are still at the other school. And they gravitate.
Easy there, Gundy.
They gravitate to Mike Leach. They gravitate
or whatever.
To Evansville.
Mike Leach, sorry. Yeah, I forgot it.
I think Texas Tech's going to be really good this year. I just don't know if I want to jump on them minus 31 this early. But I do think they're very, very good again this year. Their coach, remember last year, the expectations were like 0, man. They went to the tournament, right?
Yeah. Oh, and how, I'm sorry. I got to go back. I'm remiss. Idaho State plus the points against Arizona State.
Really? You don't like the freshman? Son?
I just don't like Bobby Hurley.
Oh, yeah, he's ass.
The two I like, I like North Texas. I think they're the better basketball team. I don't have no premiums in college basketball. I got to see these teams before I physically put dollars on these young boys. But I would lean towards North Texas in that one at home at the crib. Like North Texas is really a great defensive team. I think Evansville, they're gonna have to show me. And then another team that's really usually dominant at home, goes stupid, dummy, crazy at home. Texas Tech. That is a huge line. It's huge. I got to see the team before I want to lay 30, but I wouldn't be shocked at all if they took Bethune behind the woodshed. So them just two that got my ears perked, but I ain't betting nothing in college hoops today.
Someone just sent me an email. I really don't understand this one. Greetings. Allow us to begin the letter without the typical formal greeting, yet using an expression of our admiration for your approach to creating videos. Your remarkable work not only grabs attention, but moreover provokes thought. I'm Gene, advertising manager. My team is intrigued in your unique way and your subject of your channel. Our team are all searching for partners for reciprocal cooperation and also follower growth. We are looking for collaboration to engage in reciprocal cooperation along with increasing the audience. We would be happy to talk options for cooperation and listen about your vision pertaining to potential partnerships. Huh? What I don't even understand 2 words of that. What the hell does that mean? I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them, but I'm going to use the F word instead.
I just see you responding with what?
No, I think, how about just a WTF? That's always good. It's more professional. Jay, you like any of these games here? A little Idaho State for you?
I just told you the 2, Texas Tech and
North Texas.
Yeah. Shocker. I know.
What about Central Arkansas? You like the other Arkansas? Central Arkansas. The Bears? The
Nah.
Bears.
The BYU football turned. BYU basketball might be turned too, man.
BYU basketball has always been better than BYU football. And the thing is that Central Arkansas, I mean, A-Sun represented. How do I become a handicapper with pick dogs? You apply in the YouTube comments. That'll get you far. That'll get you real far.
It will.
I mean, like, why do people not think that we have a real company? Is it me? It's got to be me. The crazy thing is, it's like
Maybe because I'm here. I don't know.
The thing is, like, as the president of our parent company, you know, I am called unprofessional on a regular basis. I can show you documentation. And it's funny because my business partners are like the most professional. It's like, that's why I'm not allowed to go to any of the dinners. It's like, I'm going to pretend Nathan in Vegas. Me and Sean, Chris are going to go pop in on one of Nathan's business meetings. Nathan's going to, I'm going to pretend I don't know you guys. Do it. Oh, man. How would you apply to any other job? I mean, we're a real company. Jay, do you make real company money? You make a full living here?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Chris? You making a living over here?
Mm-hmm.
You think any of the other people that we have, the other 200 and something people that work for it,
I think
those guys that are making a living?
I think they're doing all right.
We're a real company. So you can apply the same way you would apply to a regular company. I have to check emails during pick time. You know why? I run the HR department, or else I'd be fired. I check my emails during this. We don't have 4-on-1. I check my emails during this for you guys. I mean, you know, what if it's something? If I'm somebody that bought something on a website. And anyone that buys anything on our website, you know, if you ever have a problem, I answer personally 90% of the time. If I go to a website and I buy something, you know, and I can't get it or I have a problem with it, I hate when they say, we'll get back to you in 48 hours, man. I hate that. I would never do that to you guys, man. You know, I have way more respect for your money than that. It's just, I think that's so right. When you spend money on someone's website, we'll get back to you in 48 hours. It's like, oh, I guess my money is meaningless, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a meeting in 20 minutes. Let's go to the NHL, Chris. Skate on over. Maple Leafs versus the Bruins. Canadian matchup, all Canadian. Montreal versus Calgary. Carolina versus Philly. Buffalo versus Ottawa. Any of those? Do it for you?
Yeah, I'm taking the Bruins.
Baston.
Yeah, just they have Toronto's number. That's all it is. No matter what Toronto does, they just cannot get by the Boston Bruins. Boston's tightened up the defense the last couple games. The back-to-back shutouts. I think Toronto's going to be in some trouble. They're going to be a streaky team that you got to kind of jump on and jump off as the season goes on. So give me the Leafs there, and I lean towards Carolina on the puck line and Buffalo. Philadelphia's goaltending's banged up, and Ottawa just stinks on the road. So give me Buffalo and give me the Hurricanes puck line.
There's a link to our customer service department right there.
They get back to you directly.
I'm still waiting on my J at Pick Dogs, man. I ain't got mine. You know what I mean?
Oh, seriously? You want one?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, do you have one?
I think so, but I don't have access to it.
We don't have access to it.
Like I don't know where to sign in for it.
Oh God, man, I gotta do everything.
Yeah, because I can't set it up.
It's Google Mail, man.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get a j@pigdogs.com, man. That's hard. Mine right now is just at Gmail. That's so generic.
Okay, man. No problem. Let me find Jose.
I'm official, I'll send my email. Turn me up.
Gonna have to wake Jose up.
He's just gonna get business cards.
Yeah, I am gonna get a business card, man. Turn me up, man. Man. Let me see if there's anything I like in that NHL today. I ain't looked at it yet. Chris loved them Leafs. He loved them.
All right. I sent it.
All right, cool. Turn me up.
Did I say Leafs or did I say Boston? I said Boston.
I thought you said Leafs.
Sorry, I could have sworn I said Boston. Boston is what I'm taking. Sorry, I thought I said Boston.
Yeah. So I knew I wasn't tripping. You did say somebody else got it too. You said
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on Boston.
Okay.
Maybe I said Leafs just subconsciously, but I'm on Boston
Because you love them. That's why.
Um,
I'm kind of rock. I kind of like St. Louis at plus 145.
well, we're not on that one yet.
Oh, my bad. I thought we dropped.
You're worried about me saying Leafs.
Well, how many we did in the first one? How many we did?
Or we're trying to stretch it out a little bit. We're at 56 minutes. We got 4 minutes to go. Make it an official show. It's got to be the full hour to make it an official morning show. Of course, there's 37 minutes of filler prior to the starting of the picks.
In that first 4, I'll rock with Chris on the Bruins. That's really all I kind of like. Maybe a small lean on the Sabres at plus 105.
We should call the guy that left that comment because I have his phone number.
Oh, jeez.
No, we should plug him in and let him air it out, man. Right? Let him get it out of his system. Why not? It's like he's got it great, man. You don't like the intro. Just not digging on it. Not digging on it. All right. Let's see if I got any picks. I lean towards Montreal against Calgary, defending their Canadian honor. Everything else is just a little too difficult to sort through. I don't like laying the minus 315 with the Hurricanes. We're going to pass on that one.
Okay.
We got, thanks, Chris. Thanks for the affirmation. We got the Islanders, the Romanellis, up against the Penguins. The Jets, Jets, versus the Athletics.
The
Did
who?
you see that, Jay? They dropped the Oakland. It's just the Athletics.
Oh, they did for real?
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
even
just
see
the
it.
Athletics, like the Temptations. Temptations.
So they didn't even go Sacramento. They just
No, Athletics.
They didn't even go Vegas yet. They just went
No two names, just Athletics.
Athletics.
I like it.
That's crazy. The cityless Athletics.
Athletics. St. Louis versus Tampa Bay and Minnesota.
So is there
versus
is there
Los
abbreviation
Angeles.
this season no longer going to be OAK but ATH?
I think so.
Or just be A's.
Well, that would be ass. That's like something that like a team would do, you know? It's like,
Did I ever show you the hat? I showed you the hat. The ass hat.
No.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
I thought I did. They made a hat that they tried to put A's on there, but it just says ass. Let me see if I can find it.
What about the Andy Reid commercial? Great, but who are the chefs? Anyways, who do you like in this slot, Chris? I only got a couple minutes here.
Couple minutes. Okay. Give me the Blues plus money against the Lightning. Lightning are a good team, but they're better at home. Struggled in their last few road games. And St. Louis, I think that if there's going to be a spot for them to steal one, it's going to be here. So give me the Blues at home plus money. And give me the Minnesota Wild puck line against the Kings. They're playing really well right now. And I think they take care of business at home as well. So give me the Wild puck line.
That's like my STFU.
Like, what were they thinking with this? Who approved this?
Somebody that was pissed that they were leaving Oakland.
Oh man. All aboard. Let's do it. Oh man.
Oh, Costi.
We're emptying the clip on this one.
No, he's telling Costi's not watching. He would have been all over that one.
Oh man.
I've implemented the pathy power stance in my daily life now. Whenever I need to no, the 1 foot in front of the other.
Who you taking? Are you ready for the smudge on the puck line?
I already took him.
Puck line?
I took him puck line, yeah.
All right, good. That's what I'm on. Smudge puck line. Jay? 3 smudges?
You on the Wild?
No, I'm on the smudge.
Smudges becomes a stain.
I guess I'll join y'all on the Wild, aka the smudge. Now I'm gonna take the Blues, and I'm gonna lean towards the Arizona Coyotes against the Jets. Jets. Jay, the Clippers on thin ice before do not bet list saved me. And the Nuggets good looking. Yeah, the Clippers was this close to being on that list last night, and then they locked in. James Harden locked in. They almost was on there. Shout out to them.
They're still there.
I'm trying to give them leeway this season. I'm trying. The Nuggets, though, I'm gonna just let y'all know this right now.
The funeral procession has begun.
Man, tomorrow's almost a must bet on Denver. It's almost a must bet, y'all. It is. We'll see. I'm gonna break it down a little bit later.
I'll just say it right now. I'm going down on that ship until the Thunder give me a reason not to. With the way that the Nuggets have played, I know it's a gut check, but
this is a classic J spot though. Like,
yeah, I know it is.
Like, yeah.
The problem is the Nuggets have done nothing but defy the spot.
If there's a team that I go out with as a dog at home, I took the Thunder first game of the season in Denver, but this time double revenge now or triple revenge at home, man, in Denver. I got to. We'll see. Who them Hawks playing tomorrow?
Oh, they're gonna get their ass kicked.
They got the Knicks.
Knicks.
I finally bet the Knicks for all the people that saw me.
That Colts. We got the Smoking Kraken against the Lanch. We got the Ducks against the Canucks.
That's your Dr. Seuss game.
Rapper's Delight. Got the Sharks against the Blue Jackets. Still going with 4 skaters and honors. More. They're going to do that all season.
They might.
It's too soon for that bit.
You always, I don't know. Part of me ever wants to say it's not too soon anymore, but it might always be too soon. I don't know. Give me the Sharks. Plus money at home against the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets usually good off a loss, but now we're in the territory where we actually have to lay juice with the Blue Jackets. That's I just don't want to do. The Sharks have been competitive at home. They won 3 straight and then lost by a goal to Vancouver last time out. So I'll take the Sharks plus money, and I'll take the under in Anaheim, Vancouver. Like the last, I think, 7 meetings have all been 5 goals or less. So give me the under. Canucks and Ducks.
All right. I'll take the Blue Jackets. I think they get it done with 4. It's like the Gene Hackman Hoosiers. We're going with 4.
I'll take the
My
Sharks.
team's on the floor.
Let's do the Sharks.
Sharks at the tank.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go Sharks.
If there's any picks I don't care about, it's my hockey picks.
I might have a hockey premium tonight. We'll see. 2-0. I put the record on the line.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy talk, man. All right, parlay time.
Parlay. You don't like the new one? You don't like the old one?
I'll go double dog Mac money line with Columbus Blue Jackets.
Let's go. Ain't really know where to go. Shit. Let's go. Blues. Kraken. Ducks. If we hit, we're going to get paid.
I'll go Ball State, Boston Bruins, and Wild on the puck line.
Smudges.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning day. We appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry for cutting that intro short, but tomorrow we'll have Ron Romanelli with us and a full card of NBA. So the picks won't start until deep into the show. We've also got a lot bigger college hoops card tomorrow. We got a couple of college football once again. It's Maction. Well, I don't know why I did that voice inflection. Weird. There's a couple of things that I say like that where it's like I just do a weird voice inflection on it. I don't even understand I don't even know where it comes from. All right. Make it a winning day. We appreciate each and every one of you.